let's head into the Goodwill and see what we can find to flip for a profit on sites like Poshmark, eBay, and Chairish. If I have time, I'm gonna try and go to 2 other small thrift stores after this. Wish me luck. This is pretty cool, but really bulky, and yellow is the half off tag, so it would only be $15. First off, definitely have to look at the shoes. I typically find pretty great shoes at this Goodwill for great prices, so I always hit them up first. Yep, right off the bat, find a pair of Danskos for $6.99. It's gonna be a good day. Always love to find excellent condition Danskos. These are Vents, and this brand has such a high retail, but it just sits for me. It is tempting for $6.99. I'm gonna have to think about these. I'm gonna check out the hard goods next. This is nice looking, pretty high price though. I might check comps. I don't know. Actually, I'll probably just leave that behind. That would take a lot of packaging to ship. You guys know me, I love iridescent stuff, and I'm wanting to collect cute mugs and get rid of some of my old ugly ones. This looks like it's art glass. If there was a set of 4, I might consider picking these up, or even 2, but there was only 1 of those, so I'm gonna leave that behind. I like these, but one of them's pretty worn, and again, I really like to have sets of 4, and they were kind of priced a little higher. I'm gonna check out the handbags next. I say this in every video, but one time I found a Bottega Veneta bag here that I sold for almost $600, and I paid $6.99 for it, so I never missed the chance to go through the bags here. Since then, they really have not been that great, but you never know when they're gonna miss something, so I don't give up. This looks cute back here. It's Kate Spade. Kind of vintage, maybe Y2K. I really like the style on this, really cute, but $29.99. I don't know, it's a little worn, and I don't always get great prices for Kate Spade. Down the next aisle for hard goods. This is usually one of my favorite aisles because it just has a mix of decorative stuff and barware. This would be pretty if I was a baker and made cookies or something to take as a gift to someone for $10. That's really pretty. It might have some value too, but be awkward to ship. I thought for a second that these might be Anthropologie, but they are not. Still cute. Nice Crate and Barrel salad bowl. Again, this would be expensive and bulky to ship. These are really nice, and oh, but they're kind of priced up. I think they're Fostoria. Oh, Grandma's here. Oh my gosh. You know I had to check inside and see if it was empty. I can't believe they even put out urns like that. It's just weird and creepy, and they had it priced up. I was getting ready to head out, and I turned around, and here were another pair of Danskos. I love this style too, and these are in pretty good condition and great pricing. I am definitely putting these in the cart. And then another pair. Can you believe this? I love the colors of these. There is this discoloration on them, but they're $6.99, and I feel like I can get that off. So definitely taking a chance on those. Hey again, I'm back at my shop with the haul, and I didn't end up having time to go to the other thrift stores, and I found quite a bit of good stuff at the Goodwill, so I just decided to be happy with that. I did find a couple of things that you did not see on camera that I picked up for myself. I have yet to try these on, so I may be returning them. My Goodwill, you can return for store credit within 14 days of the purchase. So the first item I got is this kind of linen blend little romper with a tie front, and it has 3/4 sleeves. It's just free assembly, which I think that might even be a Walmart brand, but it felt nice, and I love me a romper. It was only $4.99, so that's why I decided to grab it. I love rompers because like I can wear this with thongs, or I could wear it with cuter shoes and jewelry and kind of dress it up for an evening out. So hopefully I like the way that fits. I also picked up another little black dress for myself, and I also like how shirt dresses kind of look on my figure, and I liked how this had the little bit of a ruffle at the bottom. It also feels like a cotton, I don't know what SO is, but oh, this one was 10, so I'm not sure. This is gonna have to be really cute on in order for me to keep it. But I'm always looking for a good deal on dresses for myself. And then on my way out, they had these behind the counter, and they are mother jeans. I thought they were a good style. They're kind of a straight leg. They do have the distressing at the bottom. They're button fly. They are a size 25, and the style is the Tripper ankle fray. I did pay up. I paid $20 for these, but I think at the bare minimum, I can double my money. They're in really nice condition. I'm sure I'll price them higher than double, of course, but I'll have to look up comps for those. I also got myself this dress. Not really sure about this, but I've been manifesting another trip to Hawaii. I haven't been in a couple of years, and this had kind of a Hawaiian print to it. It's a wrap dress, and I also like wrap dresses on me. It has little pineapples. I just thought it was a cute color combo. I had never heard of this brand either, but I'll look it up. It was only $4.99. So really great deals on the dresses if I like them. If not, I'll just go ahead and return them. Okay, and then I could not believe it. I had looked through like the regular area where the shoes are, and then my Goodwill also puts shoes on top of all the clothing racks, which I actually hate because you can't always get down the aisles to look at the shoes because they make the aisle so close together that you can't fit two carts. So if anyone else is on the aisle, it's hard to go down and look, and they're in the very center. So anyways, I skipped the center racks and then went to the hard goods, and then as I was leaving, I saw a couple pairs of dance coats. So you did see me find these. These aren't quite as desirable, but they're pretty much new, and I thought they were cute for summer. Plus, they were only $6.99, so what a deal. These are a size 39. So really excellent condition on these. You know, for $6.99, I'm always gonna pick up a pair of dance goes.
Sorry for the voiceover here, but everything should be listed. If I miss something, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll get it listed next week.
I always have my Poshmark closet linked in the description box below, or you can search Thrift Adventure on Poshmark, or my username is AmyAllison__. So these I just saw sitting there, and this is a really desirable style for Danceco. They do have a little bit of like scuffs and marks, but I do think that I can clean those up pretty well. They were only $6.99. What a deal. And these are a size 40. So really excited to find these. I just couldn't believe they were just sitting there. Then I went down that aisle to the end, and there was another pair, but It looks like, I can't tell exactly what they did, if they tried to dye these. So I don't know. It looks like I can get that off. So hopefully I can. Otherwise, they're in pretty decent condition. They're pretty worn, but these were also only $6.99. So I think as long as I can get whatever that discoloration is that's off on there, I should be able to make a profit. These are also size 40. Wouldn't be surprised if they came from the same person. I wanted to hop on here real quick and show you that these are coming clean. Look at the difference. I just used some gentle leather cleaner. It is from Greutz. I got it from my dad. It's just interior cleaner. It can be used on leather or fabric, and I used a toothbrush. I think this one needs a little bit more, but look how good they're looking. I'm so glad I did not pass on getting these. What a bargain. I think I'm gonna make a nice profit on these. Then you saw me pick up this Starbucks mug, and I have a set of mugs from an old set, china set, dish set, whatever you want to call it, that I think are ugly now. And I talked to my husband and told him that I want to get rid of those and start buying like cute mugs. And I really love iridescent stuff. You guys who watch know that I love that. And I just thought this was really cute with the trees and the deer. And of course there's some birds on there. It was $5, but didn't look like it had been washed many times. And if you ever have trouble getting these off, you can either soak it in warm water with a little soap or vinegar, or you can use a hair dryer, and that will help them come. For this, I probably want to soak it so that it doesn't take this finish off of here. But I did see some comps for like 20 bucks for these. And then I also got this black leather belt. The only reason I got it is because it is Brooks Brothers. It was also in excellent or quite nice condition. Yeah, and I've had really good luck with anything Brooks Brothers. It is marked made in Italy also. I did pay $4.99 for that. As I've mentioned, my Goodwill has started pricing the belts slightly higher. They used to always be like $1.99 or $2.99. But I think it's worth it. This is size 42, says genuine leather, made in Italy. So I'll have to look up comps for that, but you know, I'll hope to get at least $30 or $40 for it. It's a different day, but I felt like this video was gonna be a little short, and I hit up a decent estate sale and a really great yard sale. So I thought I would share what I got at those sales. So at the yard sale, I saw an advertisement on Facebook Marketplace, and they showed a really cool vintage Pendleton coat and brand new Brahmin bags. Of course, I saw it after it had already started. So by the time I got there, those things were gone, but they did have other good stuff. So I got this really cool vintage necklace. And I have seen these little charms on the slider charm bracelets before, but never on a necklace like this. And this is actually a double chain. So really cool. I think probably from the 60s maybe. I did pay $7 for this, but I thought that was totally worth it. Really cool piece in great condition. I also picked up this necklace, which I think I'll probably put it on a different chain. Ancient looking, although it's not. It probably from the 60s as well, but it was only $1. I think that this is like Egyptian or meant to look like it has hieroglyphics on it or something, but just thought it was cool. It has a nice weight to it. They had quite a few shoes still left at this yard sale, and quite a few pairs of this Think brand, which I had never heard of, but they reminded me of Birkenstocks in styling, and they are comfort shoes. This pair was probably in the worst condition, but I think that I can just use a suede brush and get that cleaned up. These were only $2 each, and all of the other of this brand were like new condition. It kind of looks like they're Euro size 39 maybe. I'm gonna have to look up how the sizing works on this brand, but I mean, really overall excellent condition
for those. I haven't looked up comps, but I think probably around $40. I did pick up a little Yadro, is that how you say it, figurine? It's LLADRO. It is signed on the bottom. Some of these can be, well, they're all collectible, but there's some more rare styles. I just picked this up because it was $5. At the time, I didn't think it had any chips, but I later found there is a small little chip there. I've still sold these for decent prices, even with chips. So for this particular design, I don't know what I will get, but I thought for $5, it was worth the chance. They did have a Brahmin dust bag still there, so I grabbed that. They gave it to me for free. I've mentioned that I like to, you know, grab dust bags if I see them at sales, just because oftentimes when you thrift a bag, it doesn't come with the dust bag. Okay, we're gonna kind of hop around a little bit. So I went to an estate sale also, and I picked up this really beautiful belt buckle. And the brand on this is Rain Tree, I think is what it says. I just liked it because of the enamel horse detail. I did pay up for this. I paid $10. I don't think I looked at the price when I was there, but I'm sure I can still make a decent profit on it. I also grabbed this necklace because it looked like real gold to me. I'll have to do further testing. It's probably a pretty slim chance that it is real gold, but either way, it's a pretty nice piece. I paid $3 for that. And then I picked up a couple of more modern brooches for $3 a piece. But I liked the subject matter. A lot of people love hummingbirds, and I loved the colors on this. I would say that this was probably made within the last 20 years or so. And then another one that was a cat with rhinestones. And people love cats, and they'll buy cat stuff. So that's why I picked those up. Couple of sterling silver pieces. This one I only paid $1 for. It's so weird how they price their items sometimes, but whatever. I think this is maybe bloodstone or some sort of jasper, but I thought the green was pretty. It's on a sterling silver chain. Again, that was just $1. Another sterling silver chain. This is a really long chain, which I liked that. And then it has a couple of Catholic medals. And I've done well just selling these little medals. And these are nice quality, heavier, thicker ones. I paid, $6 for this, a little bit higher, but that's okay. And then this last piece, I hemmed and hawed about getting, but I just couldn't resist it. I don't think that these two pieces originally went together, but this is a pretty old chain, and then it has this really beautiful amethyst glass pendant, and I think that this is set in sterling silver. So that's why I just couldn't pass this up. I just thought it was really pretty, whether I leave it together or separate it. Again, I paid $8 for that. Okay, back to the yard sale. I got another pair of these Think shoes, and these are this pretty pink suede and then kind of metallic here. These were also only $2, and pretty sure that these are also size Euro 39 or US size 8. I'm going to take these stickers off so they don't leave any more marks on them. And if you, these were new or only worn once or twice. I just thought those were pretty cute for comfort shoes. And have you guys heard of that brand before? I hadn't. I did get a pair of Danskos there. These have got some dust on them, but I think I can get that off pretty easily. I thought they were really cute. Again, only $2, and these are a Euro size 39. I thought these were really great prices. And I wonder what I missed in the first, I got there about 20 minutes after they opened. Yeah, barely used. So I wonder what was there before I got there. And then this is just like that first pair of burgundy ones, only they're gray. So I just like this little detail, really cute, excellent condition. Also only $2. I think I'll take that off afterwards. A lot of these have dust on them, so she must have bought them, never worn them. They sat in her closet. Seemed like it might have been some sort of fundraiser. Well, it was a neighborhood yard sale. And then I got this pair of Picolinos in excellent condition, pretty much new. These ones I think were $3, but yeah, great condition. They are also a size 39. I really like this cutout work on those. And that is it. Let me know what you guys think. I was pretty excited with my finds, some really great prices too. So I will work hard to have this all listed in my Poshmark closet, which will be linked in the description box below. As always, if you enjoy my content and you want to see more from me, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. If you ring the bell, it will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And then any way that you can interact with my videos really makes a difference for my channel. So giving it a thumbs up, making a comment down below. If you made it this far, make some sort of bug comment maybe. And then also if the hype button is available to you, if you can hype my video, it doesn't cost anything, but it really boosts my video in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all again next week. Bye-bye.